We're fortunate to have leadership in our association and at the Auto Dealers Association that understands the value of manufacturers and retailers working together. Paul Walser is a second-generation auto dealer in his Minneapolis area home, and he is the chairman of the National Automobile Dealers Association. Chris Reynolds is the Chief Administrative Officer of Toyota Motor North America and also the chairman of the board of Auto Innovators. Paul and Chris are helping lead our efforts to get federal and state policies that support continued innovation in all aspects of the industry, from new products through to the retail and service experience. They joined for a conversation in their roles as the chairman of NADA and Auto Innovators on the future of electrification and what we're going to need to establish electric vehicles in the mass market.
Well, you know, the Biden administration has this super ambitious goal, which we all believe in, to by 2030 transform how cars operate from mostly an internal combustion-based powertrain to electrified vehicles, be that plug-in hybrid, fuel cell, or full-on battery electric. The customer has to feel comfortable buying into this vision car by car by car. And it's that relationship between the customer and the dealer that's going to make it happen. And so when we talk about, you know, achieving this ambitious and needed goal, it's going to have to be a partnership between the dealers and the OEMs.
If we are going to achieve these very bold goals from the Biden administration, 40 to 50% electric products by 2030, this is going to take all hands on deck. This is going to take dealers investing in charging stations, investing in the tools, doing the training, the OEMs making the new products that are available in the mainstream to everyday consumers. This is a tall order, but the dealers and the manufacturers have a history of this, and we can do this. What I'm seeing from dealers right now across the country is a real understanding that this is a time for us to invest in what consumers really want, which is they want a more transparent experience, they want this to be faster, and at the end of the day, they want to control this process. And dealers across the country are working on these things right now. So I think what you're going to see as this transition moves forward is an incredible improvement in the overall customer experience as we continue to work together to simplify the model and deliver what the customer really wants.
You know, as you were talking about it, I was thinking, you know, what we as Toyota and other OEMs think about, we have brand trust, right? The consumer, the customer trusts the brand. But then you have sort of that relationship trust. And they are going to rely on you and your colleague dealers to tell them how is this going to work? How quickly can it move along? Or can it move along according to my speed as a customer?
I think what's maybe been left out of the conversation till now is how critical it is that the legacy OEMs, yourselves and others that have been working with dealers for 100 years, because up until now this has been, you know, niche vehicles at high ends, but we need to get these in the mass markets if we're going to have success in achieving this administration's goals, which I personally think are achievable. But the only way we're going to get there is with people like Toyota and others working with dealers to get products into the mainstream, and then I think we can have success.
You know, I think there are three big ingredients to that success. One is we, the OEMs, Toyota in particular, we need to generate the right kind of product for the customer. And we need to make sure that that product fits the customer's needs, which, as you know, with all your dealerships and all of the dealers that are represented, those vary wildly, right? They're all across the lot, but we need to have products that meet that customer's expectation. Second is you guys, as the dealers, you're the ones talking to the customers, persuading them, educating them, getting them comfortable with the product. But the third piece that's a toughie is infrastructure. How are we going to get that electrified vehicle infrastructure, that hydrogen fuel infrastructure, to actually fuel the vehicles that the customers eventually buy from you? Currently, electric vehicles, battery electric vehicles, are usually the second or third vehicle in the customer's portfolio. But in order to meet the administration's goals by 2030, we're going to have to transition to a point where everybody's primary car is an electrified vehicle, be it plug-in hybrid, battery electric, or even fuel cell. At the same time, and here's another challenge, that doesn't mean that we neglect all the great people who bought internal combustion engine vehicles, and they're going to still buy them. Yeah. So we're going to have to basically ride two horses at the same time.
Yep, yeah.
That's going to be a challenge, right?
But those are the fun challenges, right, of our industry. That's what keeps dealers in this game year after year after year. It's why you're here, because every day's different. Every new opportunity, every challenge, I should say, that comes our way creates a new opportunity. And we've been meeting those challenges for a long time together. The partnership that we've enjoyed with Toyota and with other OEMs has been stunning, and I'm just looking forward to the next chapter, because honestly, Chris, I think we can achieve these things. Dealers are all in on this EV thing. They are so excited about the products that are coming out in the next 24 months and beyond, and we're gonna meet these goals, and it's gonna be fantastic.
You know, I'm really excited about it, because I know at some point when I do have grandchildren, I'll be able to tell them, I was there at the point in time where we shifted personal mobility from internal combustion to electrified vehicles, and I saw the transformation of our whole personal transportation network through dealers like you and through great brands like Toyota.
Well, thank you very much, and it's been a real pleasure working with you guys over the years as well, Chris.
Excellent.